Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Tanya Innovations Africa. My name is Maganda Evans Tabingwa, CEO Tanya Innovations, head of BLG Africa. We've just been on an event very well organized by our brother, Brian Ntwatwa, right here at the Center of Incredible Youth International at Kabembe, Mukono. And I'm here to briefly share with Brian to take us through, to give us the drills he has been able to go through to make this event, his comments and observation of how the event has gone and the way forward from here. Briefly, Brian, can you just introduce yourself and tell us about Incredible Youth International?
Thank you so much for having me. My name is James Brian Ntwatwa, the founder of Incredible Youth International. I'm very, very grateful for such a wonderful opportunity. One, to host wonderful people at the Incredible Youth International headquarters here in Mukono, Kabembe, Uganda, in the central region. The Incredible Youth International focuses on unveiling the deepest potentials of young people in areas of talent, business, education, and profession. So education is a very crucial component that builds up Incredible Youth International.
Okay.
I'm grateful that in less than 10 days, actually, I was contacted by the United Nations to host and organize the International Day of Education. It wasn't the easiest thing, but the key aspect that I could pay tribute to is the great relationships we have with special friends that make things happen.
Okay.
Special friends like Tanya Innovations,
Right.
like Business Life Global, like Riham, Harris International, and the other different key stakeholders. The young people that believe in incredible youth and the vision that are always available, even when it's not easy,
Okay.
but then avail themselves to participate in such a wonderful occasion.
So, Brian, one would ask, you have just had the UN resident coordinator of Uganda here. You have had the head of UNICEF Uganda here. You have had representative from the Ministry of Education. You have had Council Muema, quite a number of delegates. You have had quite a number of universities here. The question would be that among all the institutions in Uganda, why would United Nations select Incredible Youth International to host this event?
I think it's based on our relationship we have with the United Nations. I am personally a member of the Youth Coalition for SDGs. For those that don't know SDGs in full, is the Sustainable Development Goals. So the Sustainable Development Goals were launched in New York at the UN headquarters, and we adopted them. And now, because Incredible Youth International is part of the SDG 4, which is celebrating education, I think that is the background that made the United Nations sure that we'll be able to do a great job. And secondly, we are the first organization in Uganda to host the International Day of Education. We are doing this for the second time.
Okay.
We are approached by the previous UNESCO team, and then because we are the ones that started it off in Uganda, they found it prudent to contact us again based on the fact that it was on short notice and we have the capacity to be able to put things together.
Wow. Great. So out of this event, what is your key take? How do you evaluate how the event has gone? What the objectives that were initially set at the time of organizing, have they been met? What is your key take?
I'm speechless to be
honest.
To be honest, I am speechless because I had anticipated 30%. I've received 200% success story.
Thank you.
The guests that we invited, all of them turned up. And even those that couldn't turn up sent representative.
Wow.
Now, in a season like this with such a fuel crisis, people have traveled between 100 to 200 kilometers to come to such an event and participate. The people have braved the time. People came as early as 10 a.m. all the way till 5 p.m. when they have been able to have lunch. Of course, they've been having refreshments, but they have been able to go to sit perfectly and wait and go through the sessions as we had planned them. Of course, we had a hiccup. We started a bit late. Some of the people that we had anticipated to speak were not able to do so, but at least the key objectives of the event and the main purpose has been able to come out from the key people that we had invited to participate.
Brian, we want to thank you so much for that great courage, strategy that is so unique in our country and the continent. And we ask God to bless you so much. Could you have any last comment that you want to give to the viewers on Tanya Innovations Africa?
One of the things I will definitely talk about is if you're going to succeed in life, you need to embrace communication. We can only know what you want if you're able to express it, if you're able to speak it out and say it effectively. And this is the message that we give to young people, to learn how to speak, make requests, make presentations, pitch their ideas and visions, and be able to tell the world who they are. If you look at the greatest young person right now on the globe, she's Greta Thunberg, the crusader of the climate change. She's a very young girl, below 20 years old, but she has been able to lead a campaign of over 16 million individuals globally by just speaking up. The second person, the second notion is the creativity. We need to be productive. Now is the time when we need to come up with new strategies and ideas to change the course in order to transform the education sector. And then we need to start thinking critically, being innovative, thinking positive about our lives and the way that we are supposed to do things. And lastly, collaboration, unity, working together. This event could not have happened had we not partnered with Tanya Innovation, BLG, Harris International, the UNESCO, UN system in Uganda, UNICEF, the wonderful students from MOOBS, the wonderful students from the different high schools that have showed up, the young girl that came and said a very beautiful speech. It's a collaborative effort that has made this event a success story. So I really appeal to all of you, if you're going to take the horse by its horn and face the giant of unemployment globally and the giant of poverty, we need to start working together.
Thank you very much, Brian. It is very obvious that we need to join this green movement. We are in the green economy. We need to pick all these skills from every direction. And I'm happy that the likes of Brian, United Nations, and many other institutions that are there to cause change are making such initiatives. I hope that we shall be able to expand these and be able to see the results soon in our country, Uganda, Africa in particular, and also the continent at large. Thank you so much. Have a good evening. Bye-bye.